Hello and welcome to the Keep Your Cool Mama podcast, where we are encouraging the everyday mom to pursue her dreams and discover her own greatness. Hey, cool mamas. This is Sheilah, and you are listening to episode 23 of the Keep Your Cool Mama podcast. Hey, girl. How are you? Well, I hope you're feeling good from the inside out today. Sending good vibes and good energy your way. And guess what? Today is March 1st. Crazy, right? Wow. Happy March. Crazy how fast time is just flying by. Crazy. But on the bright side, spring will be here very soon. And I am extremely excited about that. About the warm weather and everything else beautiful that comes with spring weather in the spring season. Well, today I want to talk to you guys about how it's okay to take a break and rest when you need it, which is something that I was just reminded of just today. I was extremely tired when I woke up this morning and throughout the day, and I was just very slow to get myself moving. I had so much to do, as usual, but just couldn't seem to muster up the energy that I needed to get my day started. But when I finally felt rested, it was already halfway through the afternoon. I was frustrated with that. I felt so guilty for resting. That's a problem in itself. I had to talk to myself several times today and just give myself permission to be okay with taking the time I needed to rest my body. And boy, did I need it. I was actually talking to my 13-year-old son, who is, he's just wise beyond his years. And, I was just having a conversation with him and let him know how I felt like I wasted so much of my day, but I was glad that I got the rest that I needed at the same time. And this is what he said to me. Mommy, it's okay to rest sometimes. From the mouth of the babes. He's my child that often says, Mommy, you never sit down. Aren't you tired? And having that conversation with him today got me thinking, I need to talk to my cool mamas about this subject of getting the rest we need when we need it. I didn't even plan on talking about this topic today, but I had to push it at the top of the list because I know I am not the only one that struggles with making sure I get the rest that I need. I have 3 thoughts about it that I want to share with you about getting rest. So let's get started. Number 1 is listen to your body. If your body is signaling to you that you need to rest or get some sleep, listen to your body. Do not ignore your body's call out for your attention. You can ignore the signals now if you want to, but you will have to answer in the form of overwhelm, mental fog, or worse, sickness, because you're not giving your body the rest that it needs. Accept your body's request for rest. I'm making myself a promise today to always put my body's health first, even when I think ignoring it works for me in the moment. It's just simply not okay to put our well-being last on the list. And I know we can do this as moms, and I'm hoping that we can get to a place that we know and understand that putting our well-being at the top of the list is a good thing. not a selfish thing. So will you make that promise with me today? I really hope you will, to listen to your body. Number 2, you can still be productive and get rest too. I struggle with this one sometimes. Today was a huge reminder of this for me. I rested through the morning and afternoon, and guess what? I was still able to cook and prep my meals for the week, which is something new that, well, I've done it off and on, but I started again this week, and it was something that I really wanted to do for myself and my husband and children as well. And I started it again this week. Pretty excited and proud of myself for doing that. I got that done. I cleaned up and I recorded this podcast. I was done a little later than I would have liked, but I still got almost everything I wanted to complete today done. And that's a win. And I was able to get rest. Now, I was critical of myself for resting when I shouldn't have been critical of myself. That's not what I should have done. Now, what I'm doing now is celebrating myself and patting myself on the back for putting my rest first. Because when I tell you I was tired. And I didn't even sleep long. I just sat in my bed and I rested. I just sat there and I rested. And I didn't require myself to get up and go as soon as I woke up. And I listened to my body, like I said in the first point. And my body was telling me, girl, you need to sit down. You need to rest. You have a lot going on. And it's okay to rest your mind and your body right now. And what I know now is what I'm learning, continually learning as I go on my personal growth journey, is that I'm capable of taking care of myself while still taking care of my family and our home. And so are you. So I want you to always remember that you can still be productive and get the rest that you need. Both can exist at the same time. Number 3, rest is non-negotiable. As you know, I'm sure you know this, sometimes as moms, we put rest on the back burner in order to take care of our children and other responsibilities. Just like taking care of our children is non-negotiable, so should taking care of ourselves be the same. It should be in the same category. So don't overload your schedule so much that you have no time for yourself. Stop saying yes when you should say no. Go to bed at a good time so you can have more energy during the day. When we set boundaries and strategies that will align with rest being non-negotiable, we will not have to experience the overwhelm, anxiety, exhaustion, and sickness that can come from not getting the rest we need. Will you join me and commit to making rest a non-negotiable for yourself? When we are intentional about resting, we are then able to accomplish the dreams and goals that we have for ourselves with a clear mind and a rested body. So if you need some motivation today to get the rest that you need, in spite of your need to just keep pushing without getting rest, let that be motivation for you, that if you keep pushing without getting rest, it's going to negatively affect the dreams and the goals that you have for yourself, because you need rest in order to get things done in the right way. So, cool mamas, that was episode 23. I know it was short And it was particularly short today because, like I said, I didn't plan on talking about this, but I felt like it was very important for us to just have a quick conversation about it. And, these episodes come out on Monday. So if you're listening to this on a Monday, I hope that this will help you to have a good start to your week and for you to plan on getting the rest that you need, and so that you can have a restful week. And regardless of when you listen to this episode, what day you listen to this episode on, let this just be a reminder for you that you can start where you are. If you are not putting rest in the forefront of what is important to you in your life, let's do it today. Let's start today, because you deserve rest. You need rest. So let's get the rest that we need and deserve. And I hope that this was as helpful for you as it has been for me, because when we know better, we should always do better. Today was just a great reminder for me to put my well-being at the top of my to-do list. Sometimes we slip away from mental and physical habits that help us most and just need a little push back in the right direction. As always, I appreciate you guys and I thank you for listening. Please do not forget to subscribe, rate, share with any mom you think would enjoy this podcast. And lastly, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts so that other moms will know why this podcast is a good podcast for them to listen to and subscribe to. I'll talk to you guys next week. I love you. Bye-bye. Before I let you go, seriously, before I let you go, please subscribe and leave a review with 5 stars if this podcast is inspiring you and helping you to grow. Let's spread the positivity so that we are visible to other mamas out there trying to find her own greatness. And if you need some advice or guidance regarding your own personal growth while tackling motherhood, please email me at keepyourcoolmama@gmail.com. Love you guys.